Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking all about how to stay productive in a busy life and simultaneously level up to the place that you want to see yourself. Money goals, career goals, whatever goals it is you have. My name is Sephora. I'm a licensed attorney and law school and career coach. I graduated with honors from Georgetown Law School and multiple graduation awards. I ultimately accepted 2 federal clerkships, one on the district court, one on the appellate court, and also received multiple big law firm offers. And now I help students get into top law schools, and I coach law students on how to succeed in and out of law school and help individuals reach their career goals. Without further ado, let's get into the video. As you guys know, got my handy dandy notebook, which has my notes. I write my notes down for these videos so that I make sure I don't miss any points when I'm talking to you guys, but I do try to keep these videos, you know, on the under 10-minute side. So I'm going to be talking about how to stay productive when you're living a busy life. So for me, I'm a full-time attorney. I run a full-time law school coaching business. I run a mentorship community. I have a podcast. I coach individuals one-on-one. I help with career coaching. I mean, you know, so how am I doing all these things? I'm going to be giving you guys my tips that you can also apply to your life. So the first thing I think with any person who is trying to juggle multiple things in their life and make sure that they're doing it effectively, or at least to the best of their ability, to the point where they can do it profitably or it can actually be beneficial for themselves, for someone else, is to find the motivation to do it, right? So a lot of times it's like, oh my gosh, I do not want to get out of bed today. I do not want to get out of bed. You have to find that thing that is going to help you get out of bed. And that should be the case for every single venture you have, every single thing you have going on in your life. And so just to give you an example, my federal clerkship, well, I'm getting out of bed because this is this prestigious thing that I worked hard to get, right? And it's going to give me greater career opportunities, when I'm done. And so I'm getting out of bed because that is my motivation. Not only, well, it helps that I enjoy the work, but also I know what it's going to do for me in the long run. And so that is me investing into myself and my career. And that's a whole nother video, guys, return on investment. So stay tuned for that video. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you do that, hit the like button and comment down below. Okay, so back to the motivation piece. So when you're thinking about what's motivating you, what's getting you out of bed in the morning, what's gonna motivate you to be an attorney, to get up and do your job, what's gonna motivate you to run your business, what's gonna motivate you to run your podcast. Obviously, I'm using examples from my life, but think about what is your why. Find a why. And let me tell you something, if you are doing something that you do not want to be doing, find a reason that you are going to be doing it. Find something, because if you are working a job you don't want to be working, well, that's another problem, and come talk to me because let's find you a new job. But more importantly, if you're working that job, you're gonna need, and you have bills to pay, you have people to support, whatever it may be, you're gonna have to stay in that job until you find something else. And so you need to find the motivation for while you are there. Find the motivation, and there's plenty different things you can look to. Okay, is your motivation your kids? I'm getting up in the morning and going to this job because I got kids to support. I'm getting up in the morning and going to this job because it's gonna give me a check at the end of the week, right? Find your motivation and make that motivation the thing that motivates you, that pushes you, let me not use the same word, that pushes you to continue striving towards achieving your goals. When you have this motivation in place for every single thing that you are doing, you are going to naturally get out of bed. I woke up at 4 a.m. this morning. Now, sometimes I'm not waking up at 4 a.m. every morning, guys. That is not me. But sometimes when I get this idea in my head, or I'm really motivated about something, or I have this new project that I want to launch, or I have a new thing that I'm releasing for my clients, or this new course, right? I'm getting up at 4 a.m. because I'm so excited to start working on it. Either I got the idea that night while I was in the shower, I got the idea at the gym, and I really want to get to work, and I'm so excited about it. That gets me out of bed in the morning. And that's what I mean when I say, what is getting you out of bed in the morning, right? So each and everything you are doing, if you want to be able to juggle these different things and stay productive with all of them, you have to find motivation to keep you going, to get you out of bed, to get you to actually feel like doing it, because you are going to not feel like working. Okay, even sometimes I'm like, I come home from work and I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing anything, and that is okay. Okay, that is okay. I'm not saying you need to be working nonstop. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm talking about productivity, but remember that there is balance. And balance means you're not working 24/7 all the time, whatever, 25/8. you're not getting up at 4 a.m. every day. You're not getting up at 5 a.m. every day. So once you've got that motivation down, you have your motivation, you have your why for each and everything that you're doing, you have your, all right, this is what's gonna keep me going. This is what I'm churning out new ideas, and this is why I'm so excited about what I have to offer to everyone. The next thing is organization, okay? You have all these different ventures, and obviously all of them are going to take your time. So you need to be organized. That is so important. And I have a video on scheduling up already, so if you haven't watched that, it's the how I got straight A's in law school. And although it is, you know, like a law school video, it still applies. It applies to life and career. It talks about how to schedule your life for success. That's basically what that video is. So the way I keep my life, my hobbies, my business, my work organized is I plan ahead. And I always show you guys this little notebook, but it's so true. I'm sometimes I'll show you guys my iPad. It's, you know, I plan ahead and I write out when I'm going to get things done. So even these YouTube videos, I wrote down in my iPad and on my little planner, on my notebook, 2 days before when I was going to be filming these videos, and I wrote out what I would be talking about, and I also wrote out how much time it was going to take me, okay? So when you see me saying all these videos are under 10 minutes, that's because I planned for these videos to be under 10 minutes. And so that's what I mean when I say organization. Organize when you're going to work on the different things that you are doing. So I know I have a 9 to 5. That is my day job. When am I going to get everything else done? Is it going to be on the weekends? Am I going to get up earlier in the morning and do it? Am I going to do it when I get home from work, right? Figure that out according to your schedule. And if you need help with that, click the link in my bio, go to my website, and let's book a strategy session, and let's get you on the path to success. Last but not least is prioritizing. So you've got your motivation, you've got your organization, but Sephora, I don't know what to work on, I don't know where to put what, I don't know what to do. That's when prioritizing comes in. How I prioritize is I go with, okay, deadlines. So usually that's work. Do I have any deadlines that are important that says I need to get this done by this date? If I have that, that goes into my schedule first, so I know. And I usually start working on those things first. Why? Because they have a deadline. I am not a last minute worker. I am not a, oh my gosh, this is due tomorrow night and I haven't done it. No. Like I said before, on this channel, we plan ahead. We plan ahead to get our things done because that's what successful people do. Successful people are forward thinking, and that's what we are, and that's what you're gonna become. So prioritize. Do you have anything with deadlines? Prioritize by importance. What is most important to you? Is it your business? Is it, I need to make more money? And how are you gonna make that money? That's what you're gonna put in there. You're prioritizing according to what's important, most important to least important. And then the next thing I would say is after all that is, you know, just making sure you're putting in time for yourself. That's self-care. And that is important. So work those in, right? And create that schedule and make sure that everything blends together and meshes together very well. So those are my 3 tips for how to stay productive and scheduling your busy life. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know in the comments, reach out to me on my website, whatever it is. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you on my next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.